everybody, the one supreme paradharma is to actually develop love for the absolute truth. Everything else is relative truth. It is true that the jasmine is fragrant, but it's relative truth. It is fragrant because Krishna is fragrant. But Krishna is absolute truth. That is the meaning of Supreme Absolute Lord. Everything depends on Krishna, yet Krishna is not dependent on anything. Mastani sarvabhutani nachaham teshu avastitaha. This is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is describing Krishna so completely, but we cannot understand unless we hear from the proper source. So do not think that you can choose how to approach the Lord. No. You have to surrender. Krishna said, you surrender to me. You have sarvadharman parityaja mamekam saranam raj. Saranam. You accept that, my dear Lord, you are the supreme, and I don't want to demean you by being attracted by you, other things, and not even you in other forms. In that three-bent form, threefold bent form, Shama, Sundara, Tribanga. Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupam Tribanga Lalitam Venum Kanantam Aravinda Dalayaksha. So that threefold form of the Lord with Krishna, it is that form which is the absolute truth. There is no difference between Krishna and Krishna's name and Krishna's form and Krishna's activities. Identical. That truth, if you wish to understand and realize and make personal friendship, that Supreme Lord says, I am available. Personal friendship. You see? No, even the very big people, they are very rich people, they have got so many companies. Nobody will say that, I want everyone to be my close friend. But Krishna says that. He wants the entire, everybody says, you can become my friend. Personal friends. And come to Goloka and you can be with. Nobody can offer that position. So when we actually start chanting Krishna's name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. We are not to focus our mind. We are not to control our mind. We are not to enter into meditation. It's all nonsense. The chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is not meant for all of that. Dhyana avastitana. No. Hare Krishna mantra is meant for simply expressing our love for the Supreme Absolute Truth. You must take long time. It is not ordinary thing. For this you have to actually be able to serve the Acharya. But you simply take up this process of chanting, knowing that I am being given an opportunity to approach the absolute truth in personal terms. So, like I was telling today, going to road la pointer, oh Rama, pointer cooking line, unga per Rama, unga kupulana, so Lindra, customer captain. Oh. And the Hare Krishna mantra you chant, and if Krishna says, did you call me? You say, no, I didn't call you. I've got this problem I want to solve. No, I just want to meditate. No, I want to control my mind. Krishna says, okay, fine. You will get it, but you will not get Krishna. But when you chant, so with the bhava, and the bhava is very difficult to get. That bhava is very, very, very difficult to get. And the bhava is very difficult to get. You can get it only from another devotee who has got bhava. Chumma nambala sentimental. So in the beginning you simply chant. But if you come to the process of actually chanting the name of the Lord with a view to call Him, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. You are only calling Him. And you are trying to understand the quality of my calling. And am I calling just indifferently or am I really calling? That is all meditation, all yoga, all siddhi, everything is included in that. Nothing more. Therefore, Kinkala Saga, Shatchu Chedaika Mantram, Sakalam Upanishad Vakya Sampujya Mantram, Sarva Aishwaryaika Mantram. Solinda Pora, the mantra, Japa Japa Saratam. Krishna. Everything is included in that. So if you get the taste in your human life, newspaper padikano, other padikano, ella shabda of very inferior quality, the information you get. That is also very inferior quality. We are all speaking. Of course, when someone like Prabhupada speaks about Krishna, it is absolute. We are also speaking. It is, hopefully a little better quality shabda. But ultimately, its purpose is to get you to chant Hare Krishna. Then that shabda is actually perfect. And now any imperfection in it is our own imperfection. So, and Krishna will help to remove that. This is the sum and substance of Krishna. There is lots of Vedanta and Siddhanta in this. But I just want to share with you that you please try to understand what is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is the awareness of the absolute truth. That absolute truth. There is one person, he is everything. Everything derives its qualities from him. I didn't complete that. Mastani sarvabhutani nachaham tesha avastitaha. Everything is in me, but I'm not in them. Like my voice is in me, I'm speaking. And when the voice comes out, I'm not in the voice, that's separate. So like that, everything is coming out from Krishna, but Krishna is supreme. Pashyame yogam aishwaram. Krishna's position is called yoga. Although all the energies are his, he is completely free from everything. He is not attracted by any of his opulences. He is so great. And that Krishna, if we get attracted, how life will be. Try to imagine. And that is offered now. It is not offered. This particular knowledge of Krishna that you find in Bhagavad Gita as it is, and in the Srimad Bhagavatam and other books of Prabhupada, which are presenting Lord Chaitanya's philosophy, you will not find in any other book. Not possible. It is revealed in this one Yuga, Kali Yuga, very, very special. And then after this, for millions and millions of lifetimes of Brahma, this knowledge will not come in the material. So do not underestimate this knowledge, and you cannot overestimate this knowledge. So many people are worshipping God in so many ways, and so many people are also approaching Krishna in so many ways. There's no lack of Krishna Bhakti movements all over the world for so many. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given a superb presentation, revelation of Krishna consciousness, which you have to experience. This is our vinanti. This is just our humble request. Please try to actually dive into the ocean of Krishna consciousness in the books of Srila Prabhupada, and you chant Hare Krishna and make your life perfect. This is the message that Lord Chaitanya wants us to give, and we are giving. You are not to evaluate it in terms of our qualifications. Prabhupada said we are like postmen. Postman வந்து சார் மணி ஆர்டர் வந்துருக்கு சார் 2 லட்சம் ரூபாய்னா, நீ என்ன கிறிஸ்டவ சட்டை போட்டுருக்கேன், உங்ககிட்ட எப்படி இருக்கும் 2 லட்சம்னா? சார் இது என்னோட மணி இல்லை சார், உங்களுக்கு யாரோ அமிச்சார், அதை நான் கொண்டு கொடுக்குறேன், அவ்வளோதான். அந்த மாதிரி it is not based on our personal qualification that we are presenting this knowledge. It is nothing our personal qualification. But we are presenting like a postman what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has revealed. Again, you can ignore us. We are not relevant. They are not important. But you take actually this essence, the sari, which is actually that Krishna is the absolute truth. And Krishna's sabdam is the highest sabdam, the greatest information. And if I chant Krishna's name, and if I establish a good relation with him simply by chanting, then I can actually reach plane of friendship with the absolute truth. Aditmela, what is the... If you get Krishna as your friend, what more you can want? That is the process. Any questions or comments? You can ask any questions you want. More questions are there, more discussions. You all followed? Was it clear, not clear? So chant Hare Krishna nicely and try to understand more. Everybody should keep a Bhagavad Gita.
Talk about the Supreme Godhead.
Yes. Huh?
Supreme Personality of God.
ரிமைண்ட் பண்ண சொன்னீங்க.
Supreme Personality of Godhead. பெரிய விஷயம் அது. எல்லா ஆப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கும் ஒரு பர்சனாலிட்டி உண்டு. புரியல? இது ஒரு wood மரம், wood, பட் அந்த wood வந்து somebody has made it into a table. So the form of this wood is a table. The table has got a form. Formங்கிறது வந்து invariance, மாறாத்தன்மை. There's definition. Scientifically you can invariance. போயிட்டு வர தண்ணி சாப்பிட்டுட்டாங்க. Are you following? Invariance, மாறாத்தன்மை. அது டேபிள், அது சேரு, அது ஒரு கப்போர்டு அப்படிங்களா, அது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். ஃபர்னிச்சர் அப்படின்னா எல்லாம் ஃபர்னிச்சர், அது ஒரு இன்வேரியன்ஸ், மாறாத்தன்மை. இங்கேருந்து அது மாறல, இல்லை இது டேபிள், இது சேர், அது கபோர்டு சொல்லும்போது மாறுறது. பட் ஃபர்னிச்சர்னு சொல்லும்பொழுது இட்ஸ் அ ஹையர் லெவல் ஆஃப் ஃபார்ம். இங்கே சம் பீப்புள் ஆர் தேர், சம் பீப்புள் ஆர் மென், சம் பீப்புள் ஆர் விமன். ஆனால் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். எவ்ரிபடி இஸ் இண்டியன், இட்ஸ் அ ஹையர் ஃபார்ம். இன்வேரியன்ஸ்னு சொல்லுவாங்க மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸில். x squared plus y squared equal to c squared equation circle போறோம். x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. Even Shanti must remember from school. Circle equation. X squared. So that is the equation no matter how big or small the circle is. R will change, அவ்வளவுதான் வழிய. It is the same equation. So that equation is a form of the circle. So the form of the circle is mentioned when you say x squared plus y equal to z squared. புரியுதா? அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் ஃபார்ம் இருக்கு. So everything is different objects are there, but it is matter னு சொன்னா that is the form of all these things. It's material object. Other you can divide it into life and non-life. Life there can be animals, there can be birds, and there can be stavaram, and then human beings. எல்லாம் லைஃப்னு சொல்லும்போது that is a higher principle. அப்புறம் then there will be individuality. This is Rasaraj, that is Sumitra Krishna Prabhu, that is Ramanju, that is Shanti, that is Ravindran அப்படின்னு போகும். Then but everybody is soul. That is another மாறாத்தன்மை. Soulனு சொன்னா then practically everybody is included in that. But all these souls are also different in the spiritual plane. But when you can say that everything is from Krishna. It is Krishna, but Krishna is different, but it's Krishna because it's coming from Krishna. Just like this finger is also Rasaraj, this nose is also Rasaraj, but Rasaraj is different. Because of Rasaraj, this is all. This is Rasaraj. Prabhupada said, suppose you cut a branch of a tree and put it, it's no longer the tree. The tree still exists. And the Madri, we can separate ourselves from God. That is how we come to the material world. Then we are not of the same quality as Krishna. But Krishna is always there. So when you say Supreme Personality of Godhead, Godhead, everything in existence. Everything has got a personality or nature or identity. Krishna, it is the identity of everything. That is Supreme Personality of God. That is like last time Murari was saying, isn't it? What was that? Unnum soru,
Arugum neeru.
parugum neer. Everything is Krishna. Because Krishna is there. That is also to various extents it can be said to other people. Demigods கூட இருக்கு. ஸ்கந்த புராணம் போய் பார்த்தேன்னா அதுலேயும் அவனும் சொல்லுவான் எல்லாம். அருணகிரிநாதன் எழுதியிருக்கார். கற்பதெல்லாம் உன் கண்விழியாலே, காண்பதெல்லாம் உன் கண் செயலாலே, நிற்பதும் நடப்பதும் நின் செயலாலே. அவனுக்கு is written about Muruga like that. அது போற எல்லாம் சொல்லுவான். எனக்கு சினிமாவில் போனாலும் சினிமாலையும் they will say. புதுசா கல்யாணம், not பழசா, புதுசா கல்யாணம், then husband will tell the wife like that only. Everything is you. அதனால you cannot say it is also said for this, it's also ultimately it is true only of Krishna. Yeah, that is when you understand that you have understood Krishna. So there is no use in saying அது இங்கேயும் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் அங்கேயும் சொல்லியிருக்கேன் அங்கேயும் எல்லாம் ஒண்ணுதான் எல்லாம், that's all right. That is there for everything. Everything is coming from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate, Krishna says. I am the source of everything. Krishna is not cheap. Don't think that Krishna will come to canvas for himself. But he has come. In this Kali Yuga, he has come personally and he says, you chant my name, you can come to. That Supreme Lord, who in no way actually, nobody, no great person will come like what Krishna says, please come and be my friend. Don't rot in this material world. Whether you become a deva or whether even if you go to the highest lokas, you cannot actually get me. You come to my place. It's a great, I'm not saying everything very in detail a bit. Holy Council wrote it down. Because then you'll militate. Do not think that Krishna is ordinary. All the personalities in creation want to serve Krishna. Don't know. I do not go. I don't want to go. There are a higher philosophy. Don't worry about that. Krishna is so great. Krishna, that's all. In that one word, everything is contained. So you have to come to that place. So if you approach Krishna as absolute truth, so Supreme Personality of God, எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஏதோ person. This is my mother's gift and so on. This is a cell phone. This is mother's. Different forms. But when we ultimately say this is Krishna's energy, this is Krishna, everything is Krishna because Krishna is the form, original form from which everything derives its identity. That is called Supreme Personality of God. You follow? This is the Lord. Everything has its identity from Krishna.
Even negative energy?
Anji?
Even negative energy?
Of course. Of course. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, all good and evil is coming from me. Of course, that is Krishna's genius. Now you can ask, how can Krishna create evil? Because Krishna says it's evil. Absolute. If you accept that Krishna created both good and evil, then you have to accept there is Krishna. And Krishna says don't do evil. So therefore we avoid. So what is good? Huh?
Why does he create evil?
What is that?
Why did he create evil? Negative எது create பண்ணோம்?
Try to understand the point. He doesn't create evil. This is a wrong question.
Shadow.
Krishna creates everything. And if you use something in a way Krishna doesn't approve, that is called evil. குழந்தை தப்பு பண்ணிட்டுன்னா எப்படி தப்பு பண்ணிட்டு? Who is to say it is wrong?
Parents.
குழந்தை மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணி அது உடச்சிது பாரு சனியா போய் இது உடச்சிது. யார் சொல்ல? அம்மா அப்பா தான் சொல்லுவான். அம்மா அது குழந்தை தப்பு பண்ணுதுன்னா அதுதான் தப்பு. Otherwise it's only an activity. Everything has a proper use in Krishna consciousness. When you do that, you can be happy. Krishna has created some barley. From that barley you make whiskey. He never asked you to make it. That's all right. That's still not bad. Whiskey not bad? Yeah, not bad. So what can I do with whiskey? Don't drink it. That's all. Simple. So evil is that which Krishna says you avoid. A very difficult point, but it can also be simple. Prabhupada gave a very nice example. Sun is there. Sun is full of light. But sun munnala if you put a wall, and the wall pinnala iruttu varum. Without the sun there cannot be darkness. But the darkness is the absence of sun. Avladhan. It is that darkness is not in the sun, but it's created because of the sun. So evil is not in Krishna, but it's created because of Krishna. Absence of Krishna consciousness is evil. So even the so-called most religious activity could be evil. So don't think that only evil means you kill somebody or this or that is evil. From the Krishna consciousness viewpoint, anything that's not connected to Krishna is evil. Therefore, if you are doing tapasya, great tapasya, completely controlling the senses, and you are trying to actually merge in the Brahman, that is evil by Krishna consciousness standard. But by worldly standards, he is a great saintly person. So what is evil is defined by Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is more important. And when you go to Krishna, there is no evil. Yajñartat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Bhagavad Gita Krishna. You do yat karoshi, yat jugoshi, asnasi, dadasi, yat tapas. You do everything for me, then there is no evil. Nothing. There is one Alvar, Tirumanga Alvar, isn't it? In order to actually build a temple, he went and just took all the rich case and put it in the thing, and he took the... Everybody cannot do that. But there is no evil in that. We cannot imitate such a great Alvar. And not that, we can whimsically torture people in the name of God. No, it's not like that. But whatever is connected to Krishna is perfect. Am I making sense or not?
Yes.
Huh? So when you come, you cannot have a double talk. Oh, why did God create evil? Now first you accept there is God. Because by the very question you are actually accepting there is God. And once you accept God, yes, God says that I have given everything. God does not want slaves in the spiritual world. God does not want robots in the spiritual world. God wants people who by their free will are there. He wants to choose him over his energies. So even the greatest of his energies, if you choose, it is still evil by the standard of Krishna consciousness. By the standard of Krishna consciousness, we don't accept all other processes, even dharma. Therefore Krishna said, Sarva dharman parityaja. So the greatest evil is forgetfulness of Krishna. That comes in different forms. So even if searching for mukti, kaivalyam narakayate, hellish. Kaivalyam means mukti, is not hellish. But mukti pe veedu petru adaindar, mukti adaindaru sonna great. Yes, at a certain level it's great. It's far greater than rotting in the material world. But still in Brahman you have actually missed Krishna, who is Parabrahman. I hope I answered your question. I can go on and on, but I'm not here to display my panditya. Main point must be there, Krishna.
இப்போ அவர் கேட்ட கேள்வி, இப்போ சாதாரண ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள் பேரண்ட்ஸ் குழந்தைக்கு முன்னாடி நெருப்பு கண்ணாடி கத்திலாம் வைக்க மாட்டா. பிகாஸ் அது இருந்தால் குழந்தை தொட்டுருவோன்னா அதை ஒழிச்சு வச்சுருவா. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இதெல்லாம் கேட்பாரு. கிருஷ்ணா ஈவில் இருக்கிறனால ஜனங்க ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக குழந்தை தொடர போவா. அது இல்லாமல் இருந்தால் என்ன இருந்திருக்குமே.
So you blame Krishna. So you blame Krishna. See, Krishna cannot be understood by your rationality. நான் இப்படி வச்சிருக்க மாட்டேன். If I created a world, I would not have done this. No, fine. But did you create the world? No. Can you create the world? No. He has created, he knows. நான் God இருந்தால் இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணிக்க மாட்டேன். Thank God you are not God. No, that is a useless argument. Krishna does not fit your sense of rationality. You should fit Krishna's sense of rationality. Oh, அவர் அப்படிதான் சொல்றாரா? Then that is how it must be.
Then that is not out of your free will.
Huh?
Then that is not out of your free will. Because my free will, I must have access to what is created. and it is
Come on,
created.
stop all this nonsense.
It's not
What do you mean by, of course it's nonsense.
Of course it's not
Wait, listen. Don't argue it like that. Shut up.
Okay, tell me, you can't say
Of course I can tell you. I'm here to tell you.
You
I'm,
ask me to ask a doubt and then you can't say it is nonsense.
it is nonsense. Now let me explain how it is nonsense.
I
Okay.
walk away if you don't want to answer this fine.
Wait, no, I'm going to answer how it is nonsense. Just listen to it. Why it is nonsense? Because, you see, I am telling you it is nonsense because how can you ask this type of argument after so many years? It's a sign of affection. As somebody is asking question, I wouldn't even pay attention to him. I'll walk away. Road la point there go. Your son is drinking with 4-5 friends. You will only tell the son, why are you drinking? The son cannot say, why you are not telling others, you are telling, because you are my son. Others I don't care. Now, for your argument, I haven't forgotten. What was the point that I said is nonsense?
Free will. Free will. Free will.
So you see,
Free will.
I'm saying that you should accept that, oh, if Krishna is saying, then it must be right. That by your free will you can say. It is not that you have lost your free will. Because by your free will you can say, no, I won't accept. Unless it fits my sense of rationality, I will not accept. That is also your exercise of free will. But don't say that when somebody surrenders and he says, Krishna, you are beyond my understanding. So if you say it, I simply accept. That is not loss of free will. That's a perfect exercise of free will. It takes a lot of knowledge to come to that point. You cannot just like that say. It is not possible. So that is why Krishna says you come to that point of surrender. So this material world is there to use your free will in such a way, in whatever way you want, that you enjoy and you suffer until you come to the point of realizing the best exercise of my free will is to accept what Krishna says. It is not a fact that simply because I accept everything Krishna says, there is no free will. It's my free will because I can reject, like you are now saying, I don't have to accept that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to accept Krishna, fine. But if you want to accept Krishna, you have to accept the principle that Krishna cannot be understood. You can infer that by looking at this creation. How can you make a banana and how can you pack a banana like that? How can you make a mango and how can you pack it like that? You look at this creation's perfection. And Krishna has created it just like that. And trillions of Brahmas have not understood the creation. Even though this creation takes place under their agency, Brahma himself says, I don't know how I have created. It is being energized by Krishna. So if you deeply think, you will come to the point of seeing that Krishna's rationality cannot be comprehended. We have done devotional service and you suffer. Then you realize, I am doing devotional service, now am I suffering? Then you realize that my interpretation that I am suffering is wrong. Krishna must be right. That's why my free will. I could say, oh, Krishna is useless. I'm serving Krishna and he's not even reciprocating. I've got more love for Krishna than he has for me. Yeah, that also he will reward. Because he already thought of me. So you should not be upset that, how can you say it's not? Why not? You should think that, all right, why is he saying it's nonsense? That's also your free will. And you can also say, oh, you cannot say nonsense. That's also your free will. So everything is free will. But the best exercise of free will is to surrender to Krishna. This type of things will happen in Krishna consciousness preaching. Just 1 second. I just want to... You see, let me say one more point. Vedas. Vedas means knowledge. But it is not reasoned knowledge. Vedas say, stool is, ashuddham, but cow dung is pure. Simple example. There are more things.
Shank.
Cow dung is pure. How is it? But of course, we can say now we have done chemical analysis now in modern times, we can understand why cow dung is pure. That's now. There are many, many more things said in the Vedas. So the difference between empirical knowledge and Vedic knowledge, although Veda is called knowledge, is empirical knowledge can be arrived at by reasoning, tarka, logic, experiment, like that. Vedic knowledge cannot be arrived like. It's revealed knowledge. So as long as one wants to exercise his reasoning power, you will not be born within the Vedic tradition. You will not get a chance. You are born in America. You won't even know what is Vedas. ஒரு அளவுக்கு பெரிய நிறைய லைஃப்ல போய் you must have come to the realization, எப்பா இந்த ரீசனுக்கு there is no எல்லை. நான் மாட்டுக்கு I can go on reasoning and then it will, at the end of it, still there will be something that I cannot understand. When you come to that level in many lifetimes, you must have been Einstein for many lifetimes. Apra you are born in India as maybe perhaps a pulu. I'm not just saying like that. Or beggar or lowest. The Vedas are describing the levels and levels and levels to Vipra, sages. Wait. Okay. So when we come to Vedic knowledge, all of you have some degree of surrender, some degree of faith is there. But the summum bonum, Vedaischa sarvair ahamaiva vedya, of all the Vedas I am to be known. So when you come to Krishna, you have to completely give up your sense of reasoning. But that doesn't mean you have become a fool. No. That knowledge can be presented as to cause and effect and reasoning. I mean, I presented so many things, but ultimately you got to accept Krishna. So evil and good and all that cannot be transcended by any amount of reasoning. Even if you know something is wrong, you will do it. But if you accept that it is wrong because Krishna has said it is wrong and I love Krishna, you can overcome evil. We can become pure. Krishna says, if you come to me, you can become pure. Because Krishna is forever pure. Evil is created by forgetting Krishna.
Conscious privilege, is it given only to human beings?
Which one?
The consciousness.
No.
Krishna consciousness.
Oh, Krishna consciousness. Oh, okay, this is a nice question. Your question is this privilege of understanding Krishna, is it given to him? Yes.